Hi, I'm Mark McEwan and we're at McEwan Foods today. I want to show you a great summer fish dish. This is one I started doing at my cottage because I had some of these great big beefy tomatoes in the garden that I wanted to use up, but I wanted a starch also. So I did a risotto with charred big beefsteak summer tomatoes, and I just fried a piece of rainbow trout on top that I had gotten out of Meaford. Starting out with onions, garlic, butter, olive oil. We're going to fry the rice off. Certainly fry the onions off with the garlic first. Very simple dish. There's a few key things with risotto that you have to make sure you do. That is, cook your onions off, saute your rice off, and then add your stock in proper quantity as you go along. Once you get a nice rhythm going, the risotto is very, very easy. So we're just going to get a good fry on those onions, a little bit of garlic, again salt and pepper, and I used 50-50 olive oil to butter. So arborio rice or canarelli rice, classic for this type of dish. I'm going to put about 1.5 cups in. Just a little bit of white wine to deglaze. And again, you want to cook your alcohol off. That will start to absorb and the process begins. It takes 22 minutes from beginning to end. And as you're cooking the risotto, you're going to be adding 1 6-ounce ladle of good rich stock at a time. Allow it to incorporate and absorb into the rice. Stir it, keep stirring it, keep stirring it. When it feels like the rice can take more, add a little bit more. I'm going to add in some of my charred tomato. Now my charred tomato, all I did to it was cut them in big thick slabs, olive oil, salt and pepper. Either do it in a cast iron pan or do it on your barbecue. Let them cool, then just chop them up. We're going to fold them into the risotto. I'm going to add a good amount of high quality Reggiano grated. A little bit of butter at the end. I use a little drop of cream at the end. Some people tell me that that's not classic. I tell them to mind their own business. I like it that way. And there's a couple things you want to remember when you're cooking fish. Number one, have a good nonstick pan. If you're a real novice at it, that way you're going to sort of bridge the gap there. You won't cause yourself any undue stress. You want to bring your pan up to temperature. That means I'm using a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. I want it to start to foam, but I do not want the pan too hot, okay? Now, my fish is ready to go. I've dropped a little bit of olive oil on it, salt and pepper, and I'm gonna put this fish skin side down. Skin is the best part. All the nutrients, all the great fats that are in fish that we desire these days. So skinless fish, if you have the option, keep the skin on. I'm gonna drop it down. I can just hear it sizzling in the pan. That's a perfect temperature for it. And I want to keep that fish a little tiny bit opaque in the middle, okay, so that it's not cooked right through. That way it's going to be very moist. So my skin is going to be nice and golden and crisp. Risotto and fish cookery is all about being spontaneous. The risotto should go down fast. We're just going to present the fish in a very natural format. There we go. Going to lay that across the top. Just take a few seedlings across. And a little drop of the vinaigrette, just to balance out the acidity on the plate. And there again, you've had 2 great cooking processes, one for risotto, one for fish cookery, and simple garnishing. That's the way to eat in the summer. Hope you enjoy it.